Good morning, everyone. I just spent the last hour in bed watching a bunch of Korean food videos. So now I'm really craving Galbi. So let's go to the kitchen.
Hey friends, so we're back in the studio. Yes, it's me, your favorite girl, Cece. Today we're going to be making Korean Kalbi. So this is Korean short ribs. They are short ribs right here. I just grabbed this from my local butcher shop here in Calgary. And what we're going to do is we're going to marinate it in a soy sweet sauce. That's going to let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then we're gonna grill it. We're gonna serve it with rice, lettuce, and I'm also gonna show you guys how to pair it with my favorite sauce called Ssamjang. First off, you're going to start off with 2 pounds of Kalbi. So these are just short ribs. So Kalbi refers to being cut across the bone, essentially, and they're in thin strips here, so they're easy to marinate and they're so good. Zoom in, show them. First off, what we're going to need is a blender, 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Then you're going to take 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/8 cup of Chinese cooking wine. This helps to accentuate the floral notes and really bring out the flavors of the beef. Next, you're going to take Asian pear here, or you can use Korean pear. I only had Asian pear at home, so that's what I'm using. You're going to take half of that, and you're going to add it into the sauce. 5 cloves of garlic, or as many as you'd like. Last but not least, half an onion. Top the lid on, and we're going to blend this until smooth. Now that this is done, we're gonna taste it. Just do a little taste test. It's sweet, savory. Oh, this is so good. Next, what we're going to do is just add some pepper and a little bit of some salt. And what I like to do is just grab a container here. I'm just using my favorite Ziploc, and add just a thin layer of the marinade on the bottom. Grab your meat, and what you want to do is just create nice, thin scores, almost like a little grid. The reason we want to do this is to let the marinade really penetrate the meat and have those flavors really develop and soak in. Continue doing it for the rest of them. Then we're just going to layer it in. Add another layer on top, and repeat the process. This marinade is so good, I could practically drink it. Now that it's all coated, we're going to let this sit outside on room temperature for about 2 hours, and then you're going to let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. See this guy in a little bit. While we let our meat marinate, we're going to make the Ssamjang sauce. This is a soybean paste sauce mixed with a little bit of other items, and it is absolutely delicious and the perfect pairing with Kalbi. Grab your bowl because we're going to also blend this as well. We're gonna take 1/8 cup of soybean paste, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of gochujang, 1 tablespoon of honey for added sweetness, 2 cloves of some garlic, and last but not least, we're going to add in about 5 grams of some purple onion, as well as 5 grams of that Asian pear. It adds fruitiness, sweetness, and it's so good. Okay, now we're gonna blend this baby. Okay, look at that beautiful brown color. So good. Oh, it's packed full of flavors. You can taste the garlic, that gochujang, the soybean paste. It's amazing. Now to the best part. We're going to grill up our meat. As you can see, that meat has turned almost into like a brown color. I've let it sit on the counter for about 2 hours, and then I let it marinate overnight. And oh, it's so tender. I can't wait to cook this up. Grab your grill pan. You can either use one of these Korean grill pans that I will link below, or you can also use a cast iron. Either or work perfectly. But for this case, we want the full authentic experience, so we're going to use a grill pan. Got my utensils ready to go. Drizzle it with some oil Oh, it's looking really good. We want to make sure that the grill pan is nice and hot so that you have a beautiful sear right as that meat touches the pan. It's flaming, so I think we're ready. So carefully. Oh my goodness. Lay it away from you. Look at that. Beautiful. We're gonna cook it on each side for about 5 minutes. It's smelling real good in here. Smells like barbecue, it smells like summertime, smells like a good time. It's been about 5 minutes. We're gonna flip it. So, what you're going to do, just carefully, flip it over. What I'm also going to do is grab some of that sauce and just drizzle some of it on there. Help to caramelize the sugars here. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. Okay, we're gonna flip it over. Same thing, I'm gonna add a little bit of that sauce. This is time where I would grab my scissors and you're going to cut it into nice 3 bite-sized pizzas. Once you have a nice little char on the edges here, you're good to go. See that? See the nice char? Take it off the stove, and we're just going to plate it. Top it off with some scallions. Last but not least, sesame seeds. Grab your rice. Look at that beautiful Korean rice. It's hot. Ooh, it's so hot. Hot. Now I'm going to show you guys how to eat it. Grab a lettuce leaf, get your rice, add it in the center here. Then you're going to grab a piece of meat. Grab your piece of meat. Grab some kimchi, wrap it up. Grab some ssamjang. The meat is tender, savory, it's sweet, it's umami. You taste the crispiness of the little charred edges, then paired with that spicy, sour kimchi. Oh, it's incredible. And this sauce rocks my socks off. It's just the perfect added seasoning to just help marry all of the pieces together. Don't go out to eat Korean barbecue. Instead, make it right at the comfort of your own home using this recipe. As always, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Chow. Full recipe details will be below. Please try out this recipe with this sauce and tell me if you don't love it. I'm gonna come for you, okay? Because you're gonna love it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell because we drop videos every week and we're gonna see you guys next time. Well, thanks for tuning in. Ciao for now.